Hello everyone, Pallytime here, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We join our party inside a monastery on the high road leading into Act 2. We're actually in this kind of holy symbolic room with the stained glass floor here in the middle. There is a glowing ceremonial dagger over on one side, ceremonial sword on one side, and that was matched by a ceremonial sword in the stained glass. However, we found a ceremonial mace in an area that was just swimming to the brim with kobolds. However, the mace symbol on the ground doesn't coincide with where you leave the ceremonial mace on the pedestals. So I'm starting to think that I maybe haven't quite figured out this one. If we look at the stained glass, this guy isn't holding a weapon, where this one is clearly holding a mace. Every time I placed it on this pedestal, we took a little bit of damage. So I'm not going to take any more of that. Inside of this place, there is some Githyanki who are pushing some captives in front of them. We didn't really know too much, except one of those captives ran to run away, and a Githyanki shot them in the back just below our party here. So we've been exploring this monastery. This is part 2 of us jumping around in here. We did see a very creepy thing over on the other side. And I'm thinking maybe we try to talk to it now. We hit level 6 on the tail end of the last episode, and this thing was level 7. I was pretty intimidated by that. We don't have a ton of spell slots or really too much left for the rest of the day, but we can attack these beds to try to get in there. We could try to talk to them. There is like a magic seal, but I was able to pick the lock. Here's what I'm going to do. Lazelle's going to take her big old Githyanki greatsword and swing at the bed. And swing at the table. And now I could just walk in the room. Isn't that beautiful? We can just go right in.
Guardian of Faith spell. And a remarkably long-lasting one at that.
It's a spell. So someone cast it on the bodies underneath it? Fascinating. So they probably have some good loot. So Zen is officially a shadow monk, so I could do things like cast darkness. I don't know if this will work here, but let's try it. Is he blinded? If so... oh, shit. Well, I can move in here and attack freely, right? Or do I need to cast Dark Vision? I am officially blinded, so we're going to cast Dark Vision on ourselves as well. That's going to be 2 more of our key points. And then we're just going to step forward into the darkness. He shouldn't be able to see us, theoretically. He's also only fighting Zen. He can definitely see me. The word on the street was wrong. He can definitely see me. We're going to give Shield of Faith to Zen. This is going to be our final level 1 spell cast of the day. And then Shadowheart is just going to try to protect that concentration, mainly by moving out of the room if she's able. I was hoping to close the door. I think we might be on the other side. Lazelle, kind of unsure about this situation. Maybe we just used a ranged attack here. Looks like a slightly better chance for us to connect with that rather than a melee one for some reason. We do end up hitting for 6. It sucks that that was my first time using that concentration for that shadowy stuff, and then we immediately lost it. I am kind of sad about that one. We're going to reapply our Wisdom Hex onto the Guardian here and fire off the double Eldritch Blast. 35% chance to hit with both of those, and neither do connect. So let's see what happens to Zen as he is standing in this area. We're going to sneak attack. We cannot, so let's just regular. It does not connect, and he hits me for 10 again. I'm going to drink a potion. Perhaps he only retaliates to 10 damage again, but he also took 10 radiant damage. So I think we're effectively withering the storm. As long as Will and Lazelle continue to attack from outside of this, they shouldn't be struck. We're not able to do a action surge or anything with Will, so that's going to be it. Ranged attack with Lazelle again. Oh, the misclick was disgusting. And we are, you know what, we're going to tap out for the day. Level 3 heal onto our Dark Urge Rogue. That's going to be 15 HP back. This guy consistently seems to hit 410. So, I'm not going to do anything crazy. We're just going to swing our weapon. Now, ceremonial battle axe. Ooh, is that one of the missing ones? That's got to be one of the missing ones. Oh, I was hoping I could just steal that from underneath him. That would have been really cool. Well, we still don't know where the Githyanki are, but at least we have this. I'll go ahead and go put that on that door, or on that pedestal, excuse me. Right after we loot this scroll of glyph warding and wall of fire. Why did that it just fell again? Jump up and drop. Jump up and throw. I'll just throw it. I don't know why Lae'zel came up here, but there we go. It's illuminated. So we only need to find one more ceremonial weapon inside of this place. We're doing very well. Unfortunately, I think our day may be coming to an end. Shadowheart can't cast much of anything else. And we know that there are Githyanki in this place. The last time we ran into Githyanki, they did not like us. It did not go well. They ended up murdering myself and Lae'zel at the same time. Oh, yeah, and look at all those barrels. That place is going to be a powder keg. Let's go to sleep. Now, I have a very big fear that every time I go to bed, now that we're in a new act, something horrible is going to happen. I'm really scared of that. But for now, everything looks fine. I'm going to try to end the day. Yes. Shield of Faith has ended. I hope I'm not the only one in camp. No, of course not. I don't have as much food as I thought I did. But we have enough to end the night. We'll be fine. Oh my god, we didn't murder anything. It was just sleeping. Just sleeping! Oh, yes! Oh, the best kind of night! Does that look fishy? Does that look... Oh, that's a trap, isn't it, bro? It's a bust. Okay, we're just gonna have Zen go down first, see if he can peek this out a little bit. Oh, the stairs are broken. So I'm not able to just walk down. We're gonna have to do a little leap here. Kind of committing to going down this path then, aren't we? Let's take a look at the
ground! Keep them busy! The thunder forgive me. We have to fire the lance.
Oh, God. Fire the lance. I'm going to try to use the bust. Don't yell anymore, please.
Statues are never a good sign.
Talking statues are never a good sign. I agree with that. Are there going to be more talking statues ahead of us? Wow, that's totally caved in. Just wooden barrels up ahead. These aren't even filled with anything. And more of a barricade that we can break down with will if we need to.
Or a command.
A warning or a command. We don't know, do we? I swear to God, if Lae'zel knows about...
Spell. A warning from the past.
A failed one, to be sure. So we should shoot the lance? Is that what they said? Maybe that's a warning that there's going to be an armed weapon in the path somewhere in front of us. And we should keep our eyes open for that. I could see that being a possibility. Will's going to move down to the bottom of the room. He is going to be our barricade breaker yet again as the barricade with 25 health goes down in a single shot, and reverberations echo throughout the entire monastery. This seems like it might be... That was worth a look. What is the barricade we already saw? Wait, a rusty mace. You don't think that would be ceremonial, do you? I mean, the last weapon was obscured, but that's not the one we need. We need the mace guy. Oak door here. It's not locked. I'm sending everybody over together. Okay. Still no sign of the Githyanki. At least yet. Skeleton down on the ground with a rusty longsword by his side. Wow, and we get a really good look of the outside here. I'm blown away by this act already. I love the way it looks. Odd assortment of skeletons here. We have kind of a cluster of them. I'm going to loot their weapons just in case they do come back from the dead. We've seen locks like this in this place before, and Zen was able to open them no problem, so I don't think that's going to be any different.
Of feeling stirs.
Within the artifact, a feeling stirs uncertainty. That must mean we're getting close to the Githyanki.
Getting the better of you. Do not let it. Stay away from the Githyanki.
Stay away from the Githyanki. That was my guardian.
They want the artifact. They'll stop at nothing to take it from you.
I trust my guardian, but we're already here. I'm not turning back now. We already committed to this. We do have all of our spell slots. You know what? Before we go any further, let me go ahead and group everyone up. We're going to start today off with some aid. That's going to be a level 2 spell cast. That'll give everyone some temporary HP that we can work with throughout the day. Let's not forget we also have access to our new spell, Spirit Guardians. That is going to be a concentration for us, but it could be a pretty good one. The monastery basement lies ahead. Here we go. We're still on the lookout for potentially one more ceremonial item. We are going to stealth as a party, if I can. There we go. We'll loading in. Zen is immediately going to try to squelch these flames behind him. I'm going to break everyone up here. He would definitely want an area where he could remain unseen, at least a little bit, for an advantage. Hey, guys!
Istik, state your purpose quickly.
Oh, that's not as fun.
Is it not Vlaakith's command to welcome her faithful?
Yeah.
I expected no visitors, faithful or otherwise. Why have you come?
To cleanse a parasite. We've traveled such a long way. You, Githyanki, hate Illithid. I have proof they're invading. We need your help. Oh my god, really? I'm okay at persuasion. We could try it. Or we could just allow Lae'zel to answer. I don't know. I'm kind of rolling out of my mind today, although it does need an 18. That's a pretty high roll. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Oh my god.
We are aware, and it is dire. But of late, we've been distracted. Perhaps the news you bring will change Inquisitor Wawargaz's mind.
Wawargaz.
Seek the Inquisitor within. Step lightly, Istik. He's not known for his lenience.
Roger that. I am afraid that my roll luck might be running out soon. We are not going to no one is stealthing. Everyone is standing up straight. Everyone stand up straight. We're not touching anything. We're going to quick save again. Ooh, there are iron gates on each side. We're just looking. We're not touching. And Lae'zel is going to walk forward first. Yes, good, good, good. There are more Githyanki here than I thought there were going to be.
I heard they're making us join the patrol soon. The search must be going badly.
Oh, the search for the artifact we carry must be going badly.
How I have longed for these.
What do you think would happen if we just sent that artifact to camp really fast? So this is a creche. Confirmed 100%. And the person we're looking for is down this path, if I read the map correctly.
What is a warrior without something
Oh,
precious?
quarter mistress? So that's the vendor. Jeez, I wonder what kind of loot they found in their raiding parties.
Blood, rust, scar. Is there no odious substance not smeared on this delivery? The filth of these people. Unbelievable.
This Pansqualler is indeed a constant source of discomfort. I'm just going to say that's an impressive collection. Let's trade.
Not the word I would use, but to each
Not
their
the
own.
word she would use. You have a Knife of the Undermountain King. Look at that thing. The wielder scores a critical hit when rolling a 19. When they roll a 2 damage or less, re-roll the die, taking the highest result. That is very cool. More arrows of transposition. 650 gold for the lot. That might be worth it. Arrow of dragon slaying. That might be worth it. 208 gold for that single arrow. Increases the wearer's dexterity score to 18. These gloves are very... I am getting those on my paladin. Oh my god! When the wearer casts a spell that requires concentration, they gain 8 temporary hit points. That's another really cool one.
You know what? I'm going to buy those for Shadowheart right now. We're going to put up the money for that.
Did you find anything worth...
Thank you. Thank you. Shadowheart has been in our party since episode 1. Did we free her? And she hasn't had a good pair of boots this entire time. She also puts up concentration spells all of the time. Excellent.
Which one?
So I'm not gonna touch anything else. Let's just keep moving. Stay on the path. By the way, you may think it's foolish to bring the artifact that the Githyanki are looking for directly into the den where the Githyanki are living. Yeah, I want to see what'll happen. Yeah, exactly. Oh, there's a lot of people in this room.
Please,
the armory.
I can explain. The latest batch of cultists knew nothing of the astral prism. They were just trying to find Moonrise. They all head there. My Gish have drafted plans to assault the tower. They are ready to fight. Chitrai, we could sift the missing artifact from the tower's ashes if you would give us...
Quiet. Find the astral prism, Therazin. My patience falters.
Yes, Chitrai. You heard him! Go!
Well, a lot of them are leaving.
She remains your Kithrak.
That seems like a good thing. I feel like we're about to be in big trouble here. What does that gem do? It's like a Stargate.
Shut those doors. This is not a public forum.
Not a public forum. Well, I already saw it, and I'm walking into the room now. I am trespassing. I think that's what that means. We're gonna quick save again really fast. What do you think those gems do? Githyanki Barrier Disruptor. Okay, okay. Hey, hello.
Oh no. You are not familiar to me, Rastil. Do you bring news of the weapon?
Maybe we do. I need a description of the weapon.
It is small, angular, metal, adorned with Tirsu script. Stolen by true soul heretics.
You sense Shadowheart's worry. This weapon sounds like the artifact you carry.
It does, doesn't it?
You know something. Do you have it?
Githyanki, I found the weapon you seek of. I don't know anything about it. What I know can only be heard by the Inquisitor. You must let me pass. What I know can only be heard by the Inquisitor. You must let me pass. Persuasion, -1 from Charisma. We'll get a bonus with our knowledge. Astral knowledge. Okay, we'll try it. We need a 16 for this. That's a very high roll. Do we hit it? We do not even come close a little bit, but we're going to retry with one of our rerolls. That's what they're for. That's exactly what they're for. Let me in.
If you speak truth, the Inquisitor will reward you greatly. If you lie, well, Inquisitor Wargaz will ensure you do not bother me again.
So we're getting a one-on-one with the lead Githyanki here. Shadowheart, what's wrong?
I sincerely hope there's actually a cure to be found in this place. We're putting ourselves in unnecessary danger otherwise.
A lot of unnecessary danger. Whatever happens, we'll be able to manage, okay? You and me, we can do anything.
I've seen them at work before. I wasn't alone in my mission. All those who were sent with me were slain by Githyanki blades. They must want that artifact back badly if they're dispatching red dragons in pursuit of it. But we cannot afford to lose it. I wish I'd never been sent on this mission.
Well, let's just focus on getting rid of that tadpole. The rest of this can wait.
True enough.
True enough.
All will be revealed in due time. I hope.
Now, I don't need to know about any of your fears of wolves right now. We're just going to keep our cool.
Keep away from me!
And we're going to walk through this barrier, right? Shadowheart, she's frightened by the wolves right now. She's frightened by the wolves. We're going to give her a second to cool down. And then she's going to just cut. Yeah, there you go. Good job. Good job. Good job. Oh, this place is stunning. Look at that light.
Than the rest of the crash.
I told you this was my chaotic campaign. We're bringing the artifact directly into the heart of the place that's looking for the artifact, but I intend on keeping it because it's what's protecting us from the Mind Flayer shit going, you know, sideways. So, if the Githyanki really can't heal us, we still have that to fall back on. If the Githyanki do heal us, you can take the artifact. Okay, we're not alone. Hello. Hello. How are you? 1, 2... Oh, these guys don't look half bad. Lae'zel's going to enter the room first and talk to the guy in charge, our esteemed guest.
Interesting. My Ardents reported that an Istik survived the crashed Geik slave vessel. You have accomplished much since. I'm pleased to finally meet you.
Hey, great to meet you too.
I heard there is so much goblin blood on your hands that it soaks their children's nightmares.
That is true.
I suspect you plucked something precious from the Geik ship. Something that belongs to us.
Well,
give it to me.
Don't do it. The weapon is how I protect you.
The Dream Visitor said that to me, huh? Produce the artifact. This weapon, what does it do? Shouldn't you be more concerned about the Mind Flayer invasion? No, let's start with, how do you know so much about me?
Some of your species say knowledge is power. They are wrong. Knowledge is everything. We took an interest in you when you became involved with this absolute cult. A pestilence of infected slaves. The first symptom of the Grand Design in action. But you are lucky. That weapon you carry is the solution. I have heard it from Queen Vlaakith herself. Hand it over.
Okay. Never seems a little weird. What do I get in return if I give it to you?
The Geik are about to execute their grand design and you seek to bargain. Pahakva. The weapon. Now.
Oh, I'm not inclined to give away valuable things for free. You want it, you make an offer. That's a bold statement.
So? Well then, humor me. What would you ask of an Inquisitor?
You know what I ask? I want you to remove my tadpole. Wait. The Githyanki are disciplined warriors. I wish to learn your ways. Oh no. What do you think I get from that? I'm gonna try.
Kish war arts far eclipse the reckoning of Istik minds. However, you will readily witness our silver swords cleave putrid Geik flesh. If you do but one thing, give me the weapon. Now.
All right.
Don't give it to him.
Don't give it to him. I'm gonna produce the artifact. I'm gonna do it. Oh no.
No.
I don't trust you, Dream Lady.
So it is found.
Hey.
Vlaakith Gorg Shkathzai.
My queen.
Kneel down! Kneel down!
You are permitted to look upon me. You are invited to kneel.
I will, I will.
The deathless queen has spoken. You will obey.
Yes, of course, of course. I will bow right now. Wave politely. Fuck that.
These attendants you keep, you taught them well, my child. My Lae'zel.
Shma Zala Vlaakith. You know me.
Our Lord of Kalir speaks most highly, as did Achaya before him. You seek purity. I may yet grant it.
You may yet. What do we need to do?
Istic. You bear that which is ours. But are you friend, or are you thief?
I mean, I didn't take the weapon from you. I'm returning it. I'm the hero who found your weapon, right?
Your utility is proven, but your heroism is yet to be witnessed. A test, then, to see if you are as capable as you profess to be.
Oh,
that
man.
Weapon you carry. The astral prism. It is corrupted.
I will cleanse it for you, my queen. Tell me how.
There is someone inside. Their mind is warped, broken, a blight. They are an agent of the grand design, sent to sabotage the astral prism. Our last defense against the return of the Illithid Empire. As long as they live, the prism is compromised. Kill them! I will cleanse you and your allies. Do this and ascend!
Ascension. My queen. An honor gained. A burden borne. You must accept. Refuse, and you will know my fury.
I wouldn't dream of refusing. Of course I accept. Who are we killing? I can't do that. The person inside protects me from the absolute. No, I will do as you wish, of course. You will protect me in all of your wisdom.
Use the Planecaster's power to enter the artifact.
What?
Be wary of the creature's lying tongue. Cut it out if you must. Wargas? They are not to leave until it is done.
As you say, my queen.
Shma Zalav Lakith. We will not waste a second.
Okay, do we literally just jump in there? Let's go. We're not gonna waste a second. Don't do it. We're doing it. We trust Lae'zel. Her people fight the Mind Flayers all the time. I don't know who this voice is.
Heat pulses out of the astral prism as it begins to flower. Your mind burns hot with excitement.
Whoa. Look at the hand.
A feeling of belonging stirs within you. A fold in reality. A pocket of the astral plane.
It's quite beautiful. Though dangerous things often are.
Shadowheart seems oddly calm about this. I thought she would be more upset. I thought there was about to be a massive divide in our party. There's the skull we saw in our vision. And dead Githyanki on the way up. A scroll of web on a body. Chasm creepers and more dead Githyanki. So, the person, the quote guardian that we designed at the beginning of the game is protecting us through this artifact. So they are only able to protect us because Shadowheart has the artifact in the first place. But now we have given it away and we have forsaken that guardian. Now we said that the artifact is what was protecting us from the absolute. I wonder if that's really true. Can we just jump like crazy in here? Or is this just Lae'zel being a freak of nature who never skips leg day? Oh, it looks like everyone is able to make it over. Okay, I guess I just click on the cave over here.
I tried to jump to a few spots. I managed to get down to this rock and a few other places, but they're all instant death. I did notice that there's a staircase on the other side that I don't know if I'm supposed to see yet, and I tried to find ways to jump to that, but I couldn't figure out anything for that either. So I'm gonna try to click on this. Fingers crossed. Hopefully it doesn't just take me back and then we get executed inside.
So you came, in spite of all my warnings. Disappointing. But it is not you I wish to speak with. Send in the one in charge.
Alone. Zen has to do this alone. Okay. You think you could win me over by myself? No, I'm committed to Lae'zel.
We will talk in private. Just the two of us.
I can do this. Follow the voice in. I can do this.
I may have made a mistake trusting you.
You may have.
I told you to stay away from the Githyanki. But you just couldn't help yourself. Could you?
I don't even know if you're real.
And now... you've come here to murder me.
That is kind of my thing. That is kind of what I do. So, they told me you're an agent of the illicit design.
I told you I stole the artifact from someone. Well, I stole it from Vlaakith.
Why?
Since then, she has become desperate. Vlaakith wants me dead because I know her secret. It is a secret so great that if her people ever found out, that would be the end of her rule, the end of her. That same secret is how I've been protecting you from the Absolute. I can hear your thoughts. You think I'm lying.
That is true.
Vlaakith warned you that I would try to deceive you. But consider this. What reason have I to deceive you? I want the same thing as you. Freedom.
From my perspective...
I'm on your side. I have been since the very beginning.
From my perspective, this is just another voice inside my brain. There's a lot of those right now. I don't know if you've noticed that. I don't know if I can... Oh, okay. Vlaakith be damned. If she wants you dead, she can kill you herself. Is this some kind of trick? I'm gonna say that.
I already told you I protect you. That I saved you. If this was not enough to convince you, what more is there to say?
Goddess asked me to kill you. I have no choice. Oh no! I am committing to this. You have to die. Are we doing it with that sword? Oh, that looks pretty dark urgy. Oh no.
I really thought you wouldn't. We could have been so much more. But you had to choose this.
And this is where I imagine a lot of playthroughs are going to be very different from mine.
So, you are not to be trusted.
Oh!
I don't intend to make a habit of conversing with my killer, so I will be brief. Your survival depends on mine, and mine on yours. It's less than ideal, but it is where we stand. I know a secret that Vlaakith never wants to be revealed.
Tell it to me.
It is the reason she mobilized her people to retrieve the astral prism. It is why she sent you to kill me, and why she will kill you once you leave this place.
She will not.
Since we are both dependent on your ability to survive that, you would do well to remember that without me, you would become a mind flayer.
Oh,
now
shit.
leave. I have a battle to return to.
Whatever happened in there? You don't look any worse for wear.
It didn't go well. Lae'zel wants to speak to me.
Speak. Have you killed my queen's enemy?
Look, I stabbed her in the heart. I tried. The target is unkillable. She took it right to the chest.
Unkillable? I don't believe you. Show me your mind.
I will willingly do that.
Mind tingles. Lae'zel seeks entrance.
Yes, I will open my mind, yes.
Your thoughts become one. She sees the truth of your confrontation in an instant.
Vlakith Tafkinazin. I see only madness. My queen knows my faith. She would never condemn me. We must go to the Chirai. He will summon Vlakith. She must know of this apostate.
Let's do it. Lae'zel, I'm going to follow your guidance. How do we get out? Oh, right over here. Wow, that's so cool.
Here goes nothing.
Portal back to the material plane. This was fun, but I don't want to overstay my welcome. I did not expect that to play out that way. I don't think they're going to like our news.
I've been waiting.
Yes.
You are named Hashalak. Bend your head, for my blade is ready.
Chirai, please, summon Vlakith. There's much...
Irrelevant, Gake wretch. The Queen has spoken. Your death
Oh, no!
You realize what Lae'zel doesn't. Whatever the outcome of your visit to the astral prism, Vlakith had no intention of letting either...
You motherfucker.
Crash.
Well, level 5. We don't know these levels. Oh, 6, 6, and another 5. So the ones in charge are a bit higher. We're all in the center of the room together. Bless is on us. Probably from my guardian that I maybe in hindsight shouldn't have stabbed in the heart. But you don't know until you know. I trusted Lae'zel and her people. Shows what that gets me. This guy is rallied. Is anyone concentrating on anything? No, I don't think they are. We are going to put a wisdom hex onto the archer on the high ground. Fire off a double eldritch blast at them. First one did miss, the second one hitting for, I believe, 17 damage, and then Will's going to back up just a little bit here to get to safety. Zen is going to sneak attack on the enemy in front of him. 80% chance to hit. We are going to crit. That's going to be 20 damage to the noggin. We're then going to do a flurry of blows to finish off the target, and that's going to make Zen go invisible. With that invisibility, he's going to sneak up on what I believe is a caster on the left side here, and that will end his turn. That will also end Will's turn, and we're going to see just what the Ardent is going to do. Psychic Rend, but we saved the throw, so it didn't happen. He Misty steps to the high ground with his bonus action, and now the Inquisitor in charge does a Mind Steal Link on Will, and then Misty steps to the same area. We are going to see Shadowheart cast Githyanki. No, that's a whole action, isn't it? She's just going to jump up to the high ground there. She should be able to do it with those big-ass legs of hers. Swap over to the Githyanki Greatsword and start swinging. That Ardent is not going to see the light of day. Oh, I'm going to action surge. I already said it was done. Take the death. There we go. 26 damage on that swing. That is huge. And now we're in range for an attack of opportunity if the main guy does go for a move. That Psychic Rend does hit Shadowheart. Quite hard, in fact. I know you're still out there. Are they going to try to find Zen? It looks like a Sense Hidden does happen, but we're too far away for it to affect us. Shadowheart, we're already blessed, so you don't need to do that. Why don't we... Spirit Guardians might be a little excessive. Let's get David the zombie out here. Level 3, Animate Zombie. I imagine the Githyanki would be pretty intimidated seeing one of their own suddenly turned into a zombie and begin to rise up again. I don't think I'm going to do... Well, with our bonus action, we could put a bit of a bonus on maybe Lae'zel, since she is standing so close to the main guy. That'll give her some more AC, bringing her up to 18, or at least I'm pretty sure it will. And that will end our turn. Our zombie, David the zombie, is going to walk over to the other Ardent, land a hit for 10 damage.
as the raider on the high ground fires a shot at Will. That is going to hit him and knock him prone for 10 damage at the same time. That Misty Step followed by another action doesn't quite connect. We're going to see Zen jump to the high ground, still in stealth, go for the sneak attack on the raider, and connect with that damage. Will is then going to... Oh, he lost his concentration, huh? Will is then going to cast another Wisdom Hex, this time on the leader of the Githyanki, and follow that up with an Eldritch Blast or two of his own. The second one connecting for 15 damage. We're going to Action Surge, move up the hill a little bit, and do it again. If I can knock him off that high ground, I'll do it. Looks like we don't connect, but well over 20 damage there. I'm pretty happy with that outcome. Zen has a little bit more movement left, so I'm just going to try to move slightly closer to the Githyanki in charge. Attack of opportunity hits for 11. He parries some of it, and a Mind Steal link is now placed on everyone in the area. Mind Steal link being drained by Wuzurgas, that's an easy name to say, received a -2 penalty to armor class and is vulnerable to psychic damage. So I would like that to go as soon as possible. We're going to move up with a tripping attack using some of our superiority die. Can't get to the destination, can't reach. Well, okay, just jump. Now we're going to do a trip attack on this guy, 10% chance to hit. Critical miss. I'm trying again. 10% is not a lot. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, that's going to do it for Lae'zel's turn. Attack of opportunity from David the Zombie. Wait, he even is linking with his own allies. Psychic Rend being used on Zen. 24 damage being done. Misty Step jumping them across. Can I do a... I have a good idea. It's a Zen idea. I could put silence down on this guy, which might stop this link. That's the best plan I got. Well, to help out our party right now, we can add a Invoke Duplicity, which will put an illusion down. This illusion will give advantage to all of my allies on their attacks, and that might be enough to allow us to hit that guy. Like I said, 10% chance isn't a lot, but if we roll 2 die, that's like a 20% chance, right? Shadowheart's not going to move up from there. I don't like Will's positioning. However, there's not too much I can really do about it right now. Oh, disadvantage. Oh, what about your push? 35% chance. Let's try it. It does not connect. Zen potentially could go in with a sneak attack. We do have enemies. We do have allies surrounding. I think we'll try it. That attack of opportunity was garbage, and we take 50 fucking damage there. That is ridiculous. Oh, that is heartbreaking. I didn't think I was walking in... Okay, we'll try a swing. I didn't think I was walking in range at all.
In Vlakith's name.
Luckily, Will does manage to miss, but can... Oh, that's so much. Still just a 10% chance from Lae'zel. Let's try a push action. That gets him away a little bit. We can get Zen back up on his feet, but who knows if that even is even going to be worth it. I'm going to close in the gap again with Lae'zel. The mage casts Psychic Rend on Zen, but it does not connect. She pushes the zombie. Does she have anything else with her action? No, she does not. Shadowheart is going to cast a level 3 healing word. Oh. She's going to move closer. She's going to cast a level 1 healing word on Will. Just to get him up. If I could do it, I would love to hit Zen with another heal, but I just don't have it in me. So we're going to cast Spirit Guardian. This is a level 3 spell. We are going to have it do necrotic damage. Just because. That does get rid of our Invoke Duplicity. I'm not super worried about that. If this guy moves towards Shadowheart, he should take a buttload of damage as a result. David the Zombie is going to jump in towards the caster again. He goes for a swing, 80% chance to hit. It connects for 8. Or 6. Only 2 HP remaining. Okay, I still don't like Will's positioning. If we walk away, that is still an attack of opportunity. He's going to second wind to get some of his HP back. Second wind is a bonus action. That's all he can do because he just stood up. That's also why Zen can't do much. But we're going to do a flurry of blows. Both critical misses. Unreal. And that'll end both of my turns. Attack of opportunity for 6 damage as he parries the rest. The swing on Will doesn't connect the first time, does the second time. Shadowheart's going for a swing, 15% chance to hit. It does not. She swings again, and it does not. Pushing him to try to get some distance, and it just doesn't happen. As Psychic Ren now being used on Shadowheart brings her damage quite low. So nearby enemies take necrotic damage on their turn. Shadowheart is going to get closer. That was one of the lowest possible rolls that could have done. That is unfortunate. She is going to cast a level 1 healing word on Will again. And then swing her weapon with a critical miss to the back. David the Zombie kills the caster for 11 damage. He made a zombie with that zombie. Wait a minute. David the Zombie made friends? I didn't know that was possible. I don't control this zombie. That one's just moving in on the target right now. Speaking of which, the leader of the Githyanki is at 50 HP. 50% HP. God, I wish I could do anything except for be here. I'm going to try a flourish that might take him off balance. He is. That's huge. That's going to give us advantage on everything. So Will does manage to do a very meaningful thing. I could still try the silence. I decided not to do it. We connect for 8 damage. We have an offhand or main hand attack we can do now as well. For 9 to the back. I'm happy with that, Zen. Good job. I'm proud of you. Will dodges the first one, doesn't dodge the second one. It's a story as old as time. But then we see a Misty Step slightly away. We don't have advantage anymore, but we are going to see Shadowheart go for a swing. 12 damage connecting. She tries again. It does miss, but now a push backwards. Once again, not connecting either. Shadowheart's going to move up and help up Will. That does 12 necrotic damage to our friend here as we re-enter his area of effect. We are going to end our turn on both of our characters, and now the zombies are going to have a swing at things. David the Zombie hitting for 8, only 3 HP remaining. The other zombie moving in now. That attack does miss, but Will is going to... Oh, Will still doesn't have an action. He's going to try to push. That doesn't connect. He's going to do nothing. Zen moves behind the Githyanki leader and sneak attacks. Connecting.
Now leave.
For 15 damage and killing them. I'm glad you came to your senses. Now leave. Both zombies seem to be taking damage. I have 3 zombies now.
I have wielded your fury as a blade, roared your wrath as a dragon. You promised ascension. Yet I crawl among my own people, low as an asp's belly. Shkageth! I followed your path. What good? This heart of stone, for it to be shattered.
That's hard to hear. Her faith is being shaked.
A trial of faith.
Oh no.
Clear prepared me. Only the heaviest souls soar to the
astral. Oh,
astral.
she's reconvincing herself.
Yes. I might gain
what was that?
Favor yet.
Was our zombies fading? All this and you still stand by her? You're dulls, you are stupid. Oh my god. You're an enemy of your people now. You need to accept that. That is true.
Silence. I must think.
Yo, that was for real good advice. Well, the leader of the Githyanki of this area has been taken down. When you succeed a saving throw, that throw is caused the throw takes psychic damage. Githyanki also gained +1 intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws. I'm just saying, Zen doesn't have a helmet yet, and that doesn't count as armor. I may not be a Githyanki, but I still like that. Githyanki Greatsword. Not as good as the one we already have, so we'll send that over to Lae'zel. Potion of Angelic Slumber. Drink to fall into a 2-turn slumber. Unless interrupted, you gain the benefits of a long rest. That seems very cool. Well, team, I think that's going to do it for today. We might be fighting our way out of here. I'm not sure what the next episode is going to bring. If we are an enemy for all of the Githyanki, that is going to be very, very hard. Could I take a look at the astral plane again with this thing?
Not working right now.
No, it doesn't look like I can. Well, check back next time to see how we get out of this one. I think Lae'zel is trying to convince herself of something that is simply not true. Let's see if she comes to that conclusion too. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you. I'll see you again next time.